Hi Kathy, it's Jay. I found the house that you were born in, so I thought I would start off by doing a quick little video using Google Earth. This over here used to be all fields. It used to be cornfield, and then behind it was a vineyard. So this is the road that we lived on, and it wasn't paved when we lived there. This house over here is Alessandro's house. Alessandro and Monica's house. They were two kids that we would play with, and it was a lot of fun. Their house still looks pretty darn nice. And then we go down the street. Now, when Mom went into labor, I ran down the street here to the American's house, got him, he came back, picked up Mom and brought her to the hospital, and his daughter came over and babysat us. Now here is the actual house. It's looking a little rough for wear since they put that big factory in. Anyway, Dad would park his car right here in the front and on our side of the gate. There used to be rose bushes all up and down here. Mom would put her car in the garage there. When you walked into the house, you would go upstairs. There was the main hallway. This was your original bedroom. This was the living room area. Around the corner here was the kitchen. You know, these are roulades that come down. Upstairs here, that was my bedroom. I had a nice little balcony off of it. And on this side of the house, Chris and Tom shared a room, and they had a window looking out. In between the house, on the back side, was a bathroom, and stairs went down the center of the house there. Over here was a playroom, and there's a door right over here that opened up and came out here. So we would play under here when it was raining out, and this room underneath here was just a storage room. So anyway, pretty cool. Let's see if I could back out a little bit. And we would sit out here, and the way I was able to find this house, a couple different things. It used to be called Via Marconi, but when we would get earthquake news, we would be sitting out here, and you would look over at this giant, what do you want to call it, light pole, and it would start vibrating back and forth and back and forth, and so you knew an earthquake was going on. So it was kind of neat. There also used to be a big juniper bush over here, and so we would run around the top and jump over it and land into it. So it was really cool. This has all changed tremendously. Across the street here now you have a big factory of some sort. And new apartment buildings. I'll take you down to where here is the house of the American neighbors that I ran down to get. Now maybe I can move around here a little bit. So I ran down the street, and then I came over here and I rang their buzzer, and one of the daughters came out, and I explained to her that, hey, you know, my sister Kathy is on the way out right now. She got her dad. Her dad came bolting out of the door, hopped into basically a similar car to this, except it was blue, and I think it was a Citroen. He backed out the driveway, drove down the street there, got Mom. His daughter came over, watched Chris and I, because Dad was at the command post, and he brought Mom to the hospital. So it was pretty neat. We used to play here a lot, and they had a big shaggy dog, and it was really a lot of fun. It was really, some of the houses in the area are really well taken care of now. Across the street here, this never used to be here at all. This used to be a big field, and you'll see when we get down into this area, they turned part of it into a park here. So let me get down here and we'll look over. This is where the gypsies would set up shop. Every summer gypsies would come and they would set up a little amusement ride. It was sort of like a Ferris wheel with swings hanging off of it, and it would spin around and you would ride around, and they would blare this song by Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy, all night long, over and over and over again. So it was a lot of fun. Other than being 1,000 degrees outside, it was pretty neat. Now, where the school bus would pick us up was actually right down here on the corner. Let me turn around here. Move over here a little bit. And the school bus would park here, drop us off, and we would walk down the street to our house. If we were really good, then the bus driver would bring us in, trying to get a better shot of it. The bus driver would bring us in, and we would have cappuccinos and stuff like that. Let me see if I can get a better shot of this building here. For some reason I can't seem to be able to zoom in too much. Anyway, on one side is the cafe, on the other side was the little grocery store that they had there. So it's nice to see that that's still all up and running and still going. So this was a really beautiful area. When it wasn't cloudy, you could see the mountains up in the background here. It's still a really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful looking area. So that was the street that you were born on, Kathy. Hope you enjoyed the little tour here. We'll get back down to your house and then we'll call it quits, okay? American's house. The end of the street, hang on. That was Mom and Dad's bedroom. Your bedroom was in the front. This is where Alessandro and them lived. And I'm wondering if we look around here, if we could see any mountains over in the background. You could still see there's a vineyard back here on the other side of the building. This used to be all pasture land, and you could see the mountains were in the background here, so it was really, really beautiful. Your bedroom was in the front, Mom and Dad's in the back. Chris and Tom's bedroom was right up here. Well, a lot has changed, that's for sure. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.